What's going on, YouTube? Daniel with Phoenix Solutions with pretty big news as far as the business goes. I am no longer doing business through Thumbtack. To be totally honest with you, this comes about because I'm running into. I actually just ran an appointment for Thumbtack. It was a lead that they sent me this morning. They charged me $55 for this lead, and it was a service call lead, which is supposed to be a verified $50 at the very least. So the customer knows that they're going to pay me $50 to come out and assess the project at the very least. Then if I can actually service that project and fix their issue, I will then charge them whatever my cost is for that job. Well, I just got back about 10 minutes, 20 minutes ago now from attending that job. Went downtown for that, and when I arrived, I contacted my client, let them know that I had arrived, was going to ask them where to park, and the guy notified me that he had got the job done earlier today by someone else, and contacted Thumbtack. Unfortunately, as the way a lot of these services operate today, the only way that you have, the only means that you have to contact Thumbtack to request a refund for a project is by going through their channels. Now they had posted the charge to my account. I had not paid for that lead yet, but they had posted the charge to my account. And so the problem is, if there's a charge that they've charged to your account, the only way that you can continue to receive leads is to pay that balance off, and then they'll send you another lead, right? Now, obviously, I know, as I detailed in earlier videos regarding how Thumbtack works, they're very, very happy to just continue charging until you're plumb out of money. So I've taken my necessary steps to be able to work through Thumbtack so that they don't completely drain my bank account in sending me all of these leads. Well, anyway, if you have a balance with Thumbtack that is unpaid, they'll stop sending you leads until you can get that repaid. Now, from a business perspective, okay, I understand that's just fine. I have no problem with them operating their business that way. But when they charge me $55 to go do a job, I show up at the job and I'm told that the guy already got that job completed. If I go through Thumbtack and I ask them to refund that money to allow me access to continue to receive leads through Thumbtack, then I think that's reasonable. I think as a vendor or as a contractor through Thumbtack, they should support their contractors and allow honor that, right? The interesting thing was, after submitting my review request through Thumbtack and asking them to take a look at this lead, what they do is after you go through the process of submitting your refund request, they give you a little blurb about their refund policy and how basically states that the leads that they charge you for aren't necessarily guaranteed to materialize, but that by and large the majority of the leads that they're going to send you are verified leads, and so as a contractor you should be able to make money on that. So support with issues like this in Thumbtack as a whole, it's pretty. I don't know. They're not interested in providing support, right? Because they're getting paid for screwing you over, basically. And so I went through their directions on how to dispute the charge, and their directions were to go into my payment history and to dispute the charge in my payment history. So I went into my payment history. Of course, I saw that lead listed, and of course, there wasn't a transacted amount behind it because I hadn't paid for it yet. So until I paid for it, I was going to be unable to dispute the charge. But while I was there, I happened to notice another lead that I was charged for about 2 weeks ago that never even showed up in my list of leads that they had sent me. There was a charge there for a contract that I never even got messaged about. The lead never even showed up in my inbox. So I'm looking at that and I'm going, you know what? This is just like Thumbtack, charging you for stuff that you never get, charging you for stuff they can get away with without refunding you. So, needless to say, after all of this, I am super done with Thumbtack. I am super done with how they do business, and I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to figure out a different way of generating business outside of Thumbtack. Thumbtack, as far as I'm concerned, as a lead service vendor, is garbage. I'm not gonna say that you shouldn't give it a shot because maybe your experience with them might be different, but as far as I'm concerned, with how they've handled me, they're garbage. So that's the long and the short of it. I'm going to pivot. We know about pivoting already. So I'm gonna pivot, and I'm gonna find a different avenue of generating business opportunity. That's just the way it's gonna be. I'm appreciative for the work that Thumbtack has given me, of course, with their pricing structure and how malleable it is for them to crank up costs on you. I'm really, as a person who is in business to make money, obviously, I'm totally not down with the way they're doing it, because the way they operate, it seems like they're designing their company to bring in just little enough money for you to keep to keep needing them. Basically, they're stealing your money away from you so that you can't survive, and you have to go back to them for more, like a drug addict. And I'm so done with that. That's not cool. That's not cool. Anyway, that's what it is for now. I will keep you updated on where we go from here. Daniel with Phoenix Solutions. Talk to you later.